transactions thanks to lower latency, convenient billing with flexible Naira billing, and 100% data sovereignty, keeping you compliant. Visit cloud.mtn.ng today and get the cloud built for you. MTN, what are we doing today?
Compliments of the season.
Come and buy your Christmas chicken here.
People.
Plenty Christmas chicken.
Everything
Right
day.
one.
Basmati, Ofada rice, Jasmine, I get her.
The holiday season is here again. The streets are packed. Shopping today, village tomorrow, party next tomorrow. Everybody's outside. This season, movement not the finish you. And with all the movement, your car deserves full protection because one small scratch, one unexpected bump, or one mishap can scatter your plans and your budget. So this season, give yourself peace of mind with Rex Insurance as your cover. From third-party protection to full coverage options, Rex has the right motor insurance to keep you safe and worry-free, no matter where the road takes you. Call 0708 0606 100 or visit www.rexinsure.com to choose the perfect plan for your vehicle. Rex Insurance, you're not alone.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Morn Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011*1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Hey there, mums and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
Stay fixed on the station that talks.
Every time killing. Will the president come to fight again?
Where are the police and everything? Now you're talking about state police.
Now we did well.
Atiku rejects call to step down.
Who is the owner of ATC?
EFCC has stated that former governor Yahaya Bello remains innocent.
The way and manner our environment has been configured to cause for a great concern.
Historical evidence of this current administration. There's a trust issue.
What Riley Moore said was that America will not stand.
I like what Trump is doing. He's just like God reason for this.
I want to thank you guys.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish you. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist they use. Me, I still enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos. Welcome to the second part of Dailies Today here on the nation's biggest talk radio. I am Sheriff Quadry.
And I'm Jimi. Disu. Good morning.
We're streaming this show on Facebook, Dito YouTube. Feel free to join us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Share the live link as well with your community. And let's have as much engagement as we can on our live streams on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's start with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Tinubu away as nation honors fallen heroes. That's on page 3 of the trust.
I'd like to pay tribute to the Daily Trust. They are my newspaper of the week. They are the only paper that caught the essence of the president and commander-in-chief of this country being away as a nation honors its fallen heroes. In the tradition of this country, it is a compulsory event that should take place. I have never, in the history of this country, until this gentleman came, and I'd like to be corrected, we've never had a situation where the president and the commander-in-chief, for good reason, for a very good reason, has been away from this event. That he was attending some conference in Dubai is secondary. As the commander-in-chief, he should have attended the event. It's a sacrosanct event. Let's see what we have here, so maybe you'll understand better. The Daily Trust, and I give them kudos. I wish I knew the name of the editor. I'd like to send him a nice bottle of wine. It says there, the tradition is that during the Armed Forces Remembrance Day commemoration, the President and Commander-in-Chief inspects the guard of honor, and lays the wreath and signs the Remembrance Day register and releases the ceremonial pigeons as a symbol of national peace and freedom. All these events are very important. There was a year the pigeons refused to fly. Yes, there was a year, I think maybe once or twice, and we saw that as a bad sign. It is something on this day. I have that nostalgic feeling of always wanting to watch the parades, and you show off your military essence. And there is no time we need this more than now. Both is a way to say thank you to the veterans, is a way to say thank you to those who are putting their lives on the line, and in a way, it's a way to also intimidate whoever and whatever enemies you might have. I know that President Trump has been fighting and struggling to make sure that the United States even adopts this tradition. In the UK, I can't imagine the king not being around for Remembrance Day. I cannot imagine it. I don't want to imagine what would happen. But it said that President Tinubu was also absent at the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day. So it has now become a pattern. And as it was just like this year at the UAE for the 2025 edition of the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, at that time he had on January 11 left Nigeria to participate in the summit. The last one he attended was the 2024 Armed Forces, and I think that was when he had a kind of fall or so. What could be the reason? This newspaper reports that no response from the presidency, no explanation. We are treated with disdain as if we don't matter. Nobody owes us anything. The party, the presidency, no response. Let me read this. It says, efforts by the Daily Trust to get a reaction from the presidency were unsuccessful, as the phone lines of the special advisor to the President on Information, Bayan Onoga, and special advisor to the Daniel Boala could not be reached. Text and WhatsApp messages sent to Boala were also not replied to. What a shame. What a shame. What a disgrace. And it says, the National Publicity Secretary of the APC neither answered phone calls nor responded to WhatsApp. What is going on? Do we have a government? Do we have a corporate structure called the government, or do we just have a president? Who advised the president that he should stay away and go to Dubai instead of attending this? Who did that? Okay, and hear what somebody has said here. The headline is President's absence is a disregard for fallen heroes. Even apart from his absence, again on Saturday tomorrow, I'm going to repeat the interview I had with our fallen soldiers, older than me, they're in their 80s, who haven't been paid their allowances. They're not asking to be given any money. They haven't been paid their allowances. I interviewed them about 4 years ago, and I've done so about 3 or 4 times. In fact, after I've played the one on Saturday, during the week, I'm going to do another one again, an update, because one of them is dead. One of them is dead. And CISLAC Executive Director Anwar Rafsanjani and the obedience movement fled Tinubu's absence at this year's Armed Forces celebration as a troubling signal of disregard for Nigeria's fallen heroes. Rafsanjani said that. Did I get it right?
Rafsanjani, yes.
Said the president failed to attend the solemn ceremony undermined efforts to honor soldiers who sacrificed their lives for national peace and security. It doesn't show encouragement, love, or support for our armed forces. I think something has to be done very quickly to explain this to the public. And then the ADC, well, they're the main opposition now. In his response, the ADC criticized the president for being absent at the 2026 Armed Forces celebration. The party described the president's absence as troubling, arguing that the physical and moral presence of the commander-in-chief is a vital symbol of solidarity with troops and military families at a time of worsening security. The National Publicity Secretary in a statement noted that the day was set aside to honor the courage, sacrifice, and patriotism of the men and women who laid down their lives in defense of Nigeria. I wish that we could take some of these politicians once in a while and go and throw them in the Sambisa forest so they have an idea of what it is to lay your life down on the line. In my podcast with, I call him Old Soldier, in my podcast with him, I thought that, naively, and imagine at my age, I thought that you could dodge bullets, He said, Mr. Jimi, when you're at the war front, what are you dodging? You don't know where any shot is coming from. You just keep going. I had a chill in the studio on that day. Go and check my podcast, Timeless. I had a chill in the studio on that day that he said, you just keep going. People fall by the side, you keep going. And the least we can do, I don't know why we don't want to honor people. We only honor those who have money. We honor those who have stolen money. This country doesn't show appreciation to any other person who doesn't have money. To no appreciation whatsoever. In giving out honorary degrees now, even our universities are giving it to those who have money. It's been a while that you've heard that, some remote person somewhere has an honorary degree and so on and so on. Anyway, so we don't lose track of what we're saying. I'd like to give kudos to the other papers just carried it as if it was, and they didn't get the implication. But I urge the newspapers to have some veterans, maybe they make them consultants and whatever, who would open up their eyes. Some of these editors now can be so young, they might not know the implication of all these things. So kudos to the Daily Trust and whoever the editor is, if I can find out where he is, I'm going to give him a but what if he doesn't drink wine?
Yeah.
I funny juice.
Juice.
I funny juice.
Right. Let's move on to our next story. It's in the Punch. Page 3 of the Punch. Alafin kicks as Makinde installs Ladoja chairman of Oba's Council.
You see, the Lord moves in a mysterious way. The Lord had known that this would come up before we truncated our analysis yesterday. So we'll take it up today. So now there is definitely a problem. There is something called the Council of Obas and Chiefs. And this fight hasn't just started. Some people believe that it should be chaired by who they call maybe the grade A Oba. I don't know why when that grading came up and how and why. I really don't understand. Maybe a consultant at 9 will give us a better picture of what it is, because we're going to talk to him on that. And so the governor was quoted to have said that he consulted all the big obas, the Shonwu of Ogbomoso, the Alaafin of Oyo, and the what's it called now? And the Olubadan of Ibadan. And that they had agreed to rotation. But Alaafin, in a statement, said yesterday that he did not have any meeting with the governor, and the governor didn't tell him anything about rotation. So the question is he against rotation? The answer most likely is yes. Okay, why is he against rotation? Does he think he can't sit in a place, in a meeting where somebody he might consider, what's the word, as a lower Oba will be chairman over him? The answer to this, as far as I'm concerned, and this is caused by the politicians, because traditionally there's nothing called Council of Oba. Every Oba stays in his own domain. The politicians have done this mainly so that collectively they can declare for the governor, they can wish the governor well, they can declare their support for him, and so on and so forth. But if you want to take politics out of it, I don't think you need a council of Obas and whatever. Their domain is clearly marked out. And if you are going to have a council meeting and let it be run by the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. It's as simple as that. No Oba can say the Oba's boss is a local government chairman by law. No, a local government chairman. But during Abata's time, it was a local government chairman that gave the Emir of Kano and the Honor of Ife Quadry. I don't know where that local government chairman is. But these petty things, you see, our traditional rulers, with due respect, I don't like to tamper with, but our traditional rulers should know that the world is dynamic. And they are gradually even becoming a bit, there's no place, nowhere in the constitution for them. So their positions are more or less honorary. And if they are going to, it's going to be difficult to handle that, then let us separate Paul and Barnabas. Let everybody be in his own domain. You know what is discussed at the Council of Obas that is of interest to the nation? None. There's none. We have a House of Assemblies to take care of all that. We have a legislature at local government level. So at the end of the day, what is discussed is which car they are going to buy, how much should they be given. Then let each individual approach the governor for whatever they want. Or better still, let the governor, let the Council of Obas be upon the commissioner, the chairman, and that's the end of the story. But it has some other undertones, which I think will be released to us at 9:00 in the morning. So you might, if this story.
How do you think the governor should react to what Ekubabaye said?
He can't have an argument with the man.
He should ignore it. He should ignore it.
He should ignore it. Is he going to go and is he going to bring a recording? And then that will mean that, okay, so he records secretly the meetings. He should ignore it. I think
is that not an attack on the person of the governor? Is that not calling the governor a liar?
He didn't say the man is a liar.
I'm just
they are trying to bring.
So I'm just saying. You said earlier that
this seat has coffee-sized you. This is the kind of things that coffee.
I am just saying, like. So he said the governor said, okay, so they've agreed to
call him a liar.
Rotation.
Yes, he said,
the guy said no. There's nothing like that. So I didn't say anything like that.
Oyibo people say that silence is golden. I think what the governor should do is rather scrap it. Because to be fair to them, to all the actors, this thing had been in the works. It didn't just start now, and so I think it should be scrapped. The governor can just quietly just let it slip by, and they won't have any meeting. The heavens will not fall. Or they can say, okay, we want to restructure it, and we want the commissioner for Chieftaincy Affairs to head the meeting. Anybody who doesn't like, not come. If you don't come, you don't get, because it's all about pecs and relevance, really. I don't think anything that concerns the people is all about pecs and issuing public statements favorable to the government, and that's what it's all about. So
Okay.
But I didn't say that. Please, let it be on record.
You didn't say
Mr. Quadry, Quadry, Lenny Jimo. He was the one who said that. He was.
I just asked the question.
That the Alafi said that.
I just asked the question, and the question is very valid.
It's valid.
Very, very.
Hey, I'm just trying to exaggerate, but some people need Okay, let's move on to
the Metro page of the Punch newspaper. This now.
Yes.
Ogun moves against truck parking on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Story here.
Let them cut the drama. People will always park on the expressway. Is that they should be properly parked. Okay, people will always park on the expressway. You park on the expressway to wee. You park on the expressway to rest. You park on and our expressway is full of villages. It's full of markets and so on and so forth. So it's not so much park. And I know where this is coming from. This is as a result of the accident that happened. And all these are moves to try to endear themselves to the people. But we still challenge the Ogun State government for not insisting that we know the owner of the vehicle. The details of the accident itself are not fully known. There are rumors of all kinds of sabotage making the rounds in the social media. So we expect Governor, what's his name now? Governor Abiodun. We expect him to give them the names of call the police and the FRSC. Who owns the vehicle? Up till now, we don't know it. Is there a conspiracy going on? Is it true that the company who owns the vehicle belongs to a former governor or a president? We don't know. He should tell us. All these are just things to make it look as if this is a reaction. People will always park on the expressway, but they should park well. You should mark the boundaries for them. But don't let's deceive ourselves by making laws that we know can't come into effect.
And just so we're clear, that truck that parked on the expressway was properly parked.
It was properly parked. So
just so we're very clear.
Yes, it was properly parked.
So it wasn't the truck that caused the accident.
It wasn't the truck. It wasn't the truck. So if the government, I know the governor is under pressure and is under pressure for a lot of things, but he's not running again. So at least we can finish his tenure, and if he wins at the Senate, good luck to him. But if you want to do things to encourage people to think that something is being done, we want to know the owner of the vehicle. It's crucial. I'm surprised that the governor himself, out of curiosity, hasn't said who owns this vehicle. Surely he would have asked the question.
He would have.
Surely he would have asked. Unfortunately, the governor, one day, I think it was one they asked, what was his confession? He said it's in court. So I don't know. Let's move on to Jerry.
I'm going to go take this story here that is everywhere this morning. It's in the Vanguard, page 8. Atiku son dumps PDP for APC, vows to deliver Tinubu's second term.
Did you ever read Arrow of God?
I think I did. I can't remember.
Okay, so I think it was a Zulu, the chief priest. I can't remember now. It's been long. I read it in 75. But I think it was a Zulu who he said to himself, okay, he will keep one of his sons as a priest. But to be sure that nothing passes him by, he took one of his sons to live with the father. So he has one leg in the church and one leg. That is what I suspect is happening here. I've told you politicians are very smart. Very, very smart. It might not have happened, but that's what my theory tells me. If Atiku doesn't get the presidency, at least his son is close to his opponent. So the rest of you young people, you're just cannon fodder. You're just instruments. Now, Weekday, I saw a photograph where it was said that Weekday has started is taking his son on the campaign. Now, also, there was a photograph where it was claimed, let me quickly use the word allegedly to get out of it, where it was claimed the boy attended the council meeting in Abuja. Yeah, that's a new trend now. Everybody is looking after his son. And the rest of us are bound to the Philistines. There is talk about governorship in Lagos State now. That is gathering momentum. And we need to open our eyes to these things. Do not be deceived. It is very, very important. Do not take a decision that you like. Your decision is your decision. But do not take a decision when you are deceived. Shine your eye. Open your eyes. And stop being loyal to other people but yourselves. Stop saying that we have not been told in which direction we are going. Don't let anybody tell you. Shine your own eye and take a selfish decision that what is in it now for me in terms of, okay, even if I can't am I going to get good governance? Is my road going to be tarred? Will I be able to go to hospital? By the way, I think our doctors are still on strike. But that's another.
I think they've called
up the strike now. Fine, fair enough. These are the things that should matter to you. So Atiku's son, and of course he won't stay in PDP. There's nothing. I don't think PDP is going to be fielding any candidate the way they are going. So whilst his dad is in ADC, he has gone to APC. But Atiku says that the decision of my son to join the APC is entirely personal, which could be true. In a democracy, such choices are neither unusual nor alarming, even when family and politics intersect. As a Democrat, I do not coerce my own children in matters of conscience, and I certainly will not coerce Nigerians. Maybe it would be nice if Sheyi determined to run for governorship on the platform of the ADC.
On the platform of the ADC?
Or Labour Party.
He cannot even try it.
Why not?
He cannot even try it because that's not the party in power. I mean, he has the advantage to begin with.
Let me ask you a question, Sheriff. I'm not asking those of you at home. You can switch off your radios.
Don't switch it off, because me, I'm sending it to you.
Do you actually think that there is any difference between these parties? The kind of stories we are hearing, the kind of things that happened in the Labour Party, in the other parties, doesn't all dovetail to the antecedents of one person.
One person.
We've been had. We are giving designs. We are giving. It's like, it reminds me of Al Jazeera, where you take care of the opposition before they take care of themselves. Think about it, Sheriff. Think about it. Why are you suddenly quiet now?
No, I'm thinking. You said I should think about it. Why are you looking at me like that?
But you will say something. Confirm me that don't ban me to the Philistines. So I'm asking myself, did I say something stupid? I'm asking myself, did I say something abnormal?
I think what is I agree with you, but I also think that the only thing that they have in common is not even the political parties that it's their interest. They have that thing
and it is intertwined on a personal level.
On a personal level.
Yes.
On a personal level.
That's why do not trust any politician.
On a personal level.
I repeat, do not trust any politician. If you are going to identify with the politician, there must be something in him that inspires you, or there must be something in it for you that is concrete.
Right.
Now, they're assembling their sons, you see. You will worship the father.
Some their
sons,
their sons, their daughters are already in the assembly.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, they're already there, Yeah.
And the local governments.
And the
legislative local government chairman we have, who went to Morocco. We don't know with what funds, but I said he went to Morocco.
There's one in Lagos here that we heard that his son is already a chairman in one local government. When the elected chairman suddenly just fell ill.
He suddenly fell ill. Only back.
Hey.
Do not be done. Look, see, I'm not going to dictate to anybody, and nobody can dictate to you who to vote or not vote for. But do not be done in. Make them know. Shine your eye. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. We're going to take our last story, and this is quite interesting. U.S. visa restrictions may affect airlines. In the Punch.
Yes, yesterday we because we couldn't, we didn't manage the time well, to be honest. We forgot to let you know that the U.S. is reported to have suspended processing of visas for now. Anyway, this story now says that for Nigeria and some other countries. This story now says that it looks like tickets might start to be cheap because a lot of people cannot travel. And it says that Nigeria seeking to travel to the US, that the aircraft load factors have begun to reduce significantly. A stakeholder confirmed that massive visa rejections at the US embassies. Airline operators who spoke with our correspondent explained that airlines have recently been experiencing many empty seats as US-bound passengers have withdrawn heavily due to the lack of visas. I hope very soon we'll be able to bring somebody from the embassy. I'm working on it, and for them to explain to Nigerians where are we, just not the politics of it, but to tell us where we are,
right.
and in the scheme of things.
Indeed. Well, you know that even if you get visa these days, you're going to have to pay visa bond that can range from $5,000 to $15,000.
Look, I
that alone is enough to discourage anybody from traveling.
But then there is no guarantee. People always forget one thing. There is no guarantee that when you get to the country, because when you get to the country, the process starts again.
That's right.
Most people who run to their villages. They don't stay in town. But I'm sure there's a high level of people returning on the next flight, coming back home.
We have to go now. Lagos.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the analysis. Lagos, thank you for tuning in. The video is on Facebook and on YouTube. You can rewatch again and send to your loved ones. All right. Kofi is back for the news and the remaining hour of the morning crossfire. Stay here with us, please.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh? Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist they use. Me, I still enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
There's always a conversation waiting for you.
The oil company that's meant to be making Nigerian money, they have debt 30 trillion.
Even if they are being paid to just come and see what I don't know.
Over social media in the last few months, there's been talks about demarketing Nigeria.
Yeah, we are born in a country where they give power to some human beings. The problem is those people that call themselves Nigerian government.
Now, I may not agree with him that they have normalized the killing. I think that they've become numb.
Join in right here.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news rate on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service wants employers not to forget the January 31 deadline for the filing of their employees' 2025 annual tax returns. In a statement released on Thursday, the agency reminded all employers that the deadline is a statutory requirement covering detailed returns on employee earnings and taxes deducted. It warned the failure to meet the sanctions, or deadline rather, could attract sanctions, and says employers can use the LIRS e-tax online platform for filing. Chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform, Taiwo Oyedele, says Nigeria's new tax laws will significantly ease the costs and improve cash flow for manufacturers. He was speaking at the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria meeting in Lagos, where he said manufacturers can now fully recover input VAT on assets and services. Also, the Director General of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Segun Ajayi-Kadir, wants state governments yet to adopt a new federal tax to align with the reform law's framework.